What am I starting with? Welcome to our first YouTube video. Okay, here we go. Welcome to our first YouTube video. I'm Alex. I'm a premium contractor that services Monmouth and Ocean County, New Jersey. And today we're here talking about our Spring Lake project. So a little bit of background on this project. When we originally got called to come out here and do this, it was supposed to be an addition. We're standing in what was the original part of the house. Kind of as we went through the process, we found a lot of things wrong and a lot of things that weren't really in a good condition, given that the house was, over 115 years old. So we kind of made the decision along with our clients, and we brought the architect in and got them involved, that it was best to salvage what we could of the sound and structural foundation and then start fresh from there with all new framing and a new foundation on the addition portion. All in all, they're a lot happier at this point. They were set to have 7-foot ceilings throughout the house. Now we have, beautiful 9-foot ceilings on the first floor and 8-foot ceilings on the second floor. We really like what we do. I would think the most rewarding part about being a contractor is at the end of the project. When we hand everything over to our clients and seeing their reaction and seeing their vision and their dream come to fruition and that it sets in as reality, that's the best part. You see it when it's one thing, and then you see it through the transformation and you see how it ends up. And the happiness and gratitude that comes from the clients really makes that, the highlight of why we love what we do. One mistake that I made early on in this business that made me a better contractor was documenting everything, notate everything. All your conversations with your clients should be in some form of writing, text message, email. It's okay if you have it face to face, but send something afterwards to follow up and just confirm so you have that paper trail. And then there's no he said, she said at the end of the project. It helps in that regard with your clients. It helps with your subs and your different teams. The more documentation you have, the easier it is to communicate with everybody involved in the project. So right now over here, we're going through all of our finishes. We're almost completely done with our tile. We've got our hardwoods in. We've got some of the trim going in. Our cabinets come in next week. And then we'll be kind of on a train just to get this house ready to turn over to our clients. Our clients decided that they wanted to go with a very traditional look. They wanted that real hardwood floors. So we did 3 1/4 red oak. We're going through the fall right now, and temperatures are fluctuating a lot from daytime to nighttime. We have a dehumidifier running in the house. These floors sat in this house, some on the first floor, some on the second floor, for over a week to acclimate. We're standing in our dining room right now, and you're gonna be looking out into the kitchen. We're gonna have a nice peninsula that comes out here. We have a bonus room, playroom, flex room that's gonna serve with, some nice built-ins. And then in the back here, we have a full bath off the back of the house with some tile in the mudroom. Works a little bit better with the beating of, wet, dirty shoes and all that, so that you have some time to clean off your feet, take your shoes off before you come on our nice hardwoods. What's the difference between a good enough contractor and a premium contractor? To us, a good enough contractor may come in and the work may be great and fine, but you have a lot of questions that don't get answered. There's a lot of gaps in scheduling and poor communication. For us, a premium contractor, that's all part of our job, right? Our job is to do the renovation, build the house, whatever the project may be. But how you communicate from the minute that you sign the contract to the minute that you hand over the home is all part of the job and the customer experience as well. The reason we like to do certain things a certain way or use certain materials is because we believe in a quality product that's built to last, not something that's just gonna get you through your warranty period. I'm the type of person that when we're doing something, we're going to do it to the best of our ability. And I believe there's people who appreciate that extra step in quality and something that's gonna last, the test of time. And those are the kind of people that we wanna align ourselves with when we're doing projects like this. So right now we're up on the second floor. Up here we've got 5 bedrooms, 3 full baths, a laundry room, and 2 pull-down doors to a walkable attic. We went with the same hardwood floor up here as downstairs. The clients wanted a nice cohesive look throughout the house. We have the laundry in here. We're gonna have cabinets, lowers, uppers, sink, folding table with a countertop above the appliances. We have the kids' bath in here with a tub. And then we're just moving on into all the different bedrooms for kids. Our client wanted to get a little creative with the different rooms. So we've got different colors in each for what they're gonna be. Blue for a boys' room, yellow for the girls' room, a dark green for what's gonna be used as husband's office. Now we're walking into the master. We're gonna be doing some nice custom paneling along the wall that falls behind the headboard. And then off of this, we have the master bath. We've got a big freestanding tub in this area, double vanity, and then a private toilet room. There are certain things on projects that we don't compromise on, regardless of preference. One of those things being our waterproofing for our showers, our prep for our tile. We like to use the Schluter system. This entire shower is all Schluter. Pan, walls, knee walls. We use Schluter Ditra as our uncoupling membrane for our tile. This is peace of mind for us, the client, and every other trade involved in this process. The biggest misconceptions that homeowners have about home building is a realistic timeline of how long it actually takes and how many decisions that they really need to make throughout the process. There's a lot of things that affect timing: weather, town inspections, decisions, changes. All these things can affect how smoothly your build operates. And going hand in hand with that is decisions, right? We like to be preemptive and pre-planned so that we can have all of our decisions figured out so that the build is super smooth schedule-wise, but that's not always the case. What you see on the paper is very different than when you walk into the space. Clients, when they walk the space, they always have things that they see that they didn't think of, that they want to add or they want to change. All these different decisions can add time to your project. They can delay your project. The more decisive that you can be, the faster everything will move. Something in this house that visitors will never see, but the homeowners will appreciate forever, is how we insulated this space. We did a hybrid system mixed with closed cell spray foam and unfaced fiberglass, along with the energy model that we designed for this specific house, the furnace, and all the other appliances that help heat and cool the space. This home is extremely energy efficient. It was very well thought out, and it's one of those hidden qualities that is gonna make the homeowners super comfortable and super happy for the duration of their time here. Again, I'm Alex. I'm extremely proud of this project and the product that we're able to deliver to our clients, given what we started with, and the timeline that we're able to deliver it on. I'm super proud of the team that's been involved since day one here, making sure that everything is the way that it needs to be, going above and beyond to make sure we stay on schedule and that we're putting our best foot forward for the clients. Every time there was a problem or an issue, we all communicate well so that we're able to stay on task, stay on timeline, and still deliver that superior product. If you want to see more content like this, some more behind the scenes of this project and other projects we've got going on, give us a like, subscribe, follow. We're also on Instagram and TikTok where we document and show a lot of our process as well. And if you need any help with your projects in the future, I'm going to leave my information down below. Feel free to reach out to us.